This is a part of the theatre that nobody knows about, what happens behind the scenes. They have the lights. Gentleman here, he has to rig all up, and he's here from early hours of the morning, probably about 10 o'clock, along with the camera crew, and of course the boys in the band. The equipment has to be set up, and it's a full day of rehearsal. I'm just looking around here, we've a lot of empty seats, so I hope that later on we have a full house and we have a good show. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
You know, it's barely 6 months since Siobhan McGinley left her lovely picturesque place in McGilligan in Derry and embarked on a professional career, changing her name from Siobhan McGinley to Sally O'Brien. In that 6 months, she's been to Nashville, has recorded an album, appeared on the Grand Ole Opry, introduced by the famous Porter Wagoner, and recorded a duet with Porter. Not bad for a lady that has just been in the business 6 months. Danny, does music run in your family?
It does.
Going back to your grandmother?
My grandmother.
Right,
Yes.
and what was her name?
Sis.
Right, and what type of music did she sing? Was it the Irish ballads?
Irish ballads.
And did you teach Siobhan some of these ballads when she was growing up?
I had no good teacher, but she knew it all.
She knew it all.
She knew it all.
And what age was Siobhan when she realised that she wanted to be a professional singer?
I think I'm 9-year-old.
Right.
I'm about 9.
Right, I'm sure that you're very, very proud of Siobhan. As you know her as Siobhan, we know her as Sally. But I'm sure you're pretty proud of her after all her achievements in the last 6 months.
Yes, we're all very proud. The family's very proud of her.
And that family is a big family.
Yes.
How many in it?
9.
9. In the line of succession, is Siobhan the youngest, the oldest, or in the middle?
She's the 6th in the family.
Well, no doubt you're very, very proud of her,
Yes.
and we're all very, very proud of her. It's not too often that you're addressed as Siobhan, but why did you change your name from Siobhan McGinley to Sally O'Brien?
Well, see, at the time, Siobhan was as an Irish name, like, you know, and I thought, well, everybody would think that maybe I'm an Irish singer, like, you know, Irish folk. So
Right.
the name Sally O'Brien was more country, and we decided on that, like, you know, and it's been lucky for me so far.
So far it has been
Yeah.
extremely lucky. I mean, can you believe what has happened to you in the last even less than 6 months? I mean, what you have achieved, most singers wouldn't achieve in a lifetime. Recording an album with Porter Wagoner, being on the Grand Ole Opry, being on television, all in the space of 6 months.
That's right. I'm very lucky and very fortunate, like, I know, because it's a hard business, and as you said, there's a lot of them in a lifetime, and I count myself very lucky, and it's great. I'm enjoying every minute of it.
There you are. And do you have a message for her fans out there, Danny?
Her fans?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Keep supporting her.
Keep supporting her. More bird or a wee wheeling on fish.
On that note, we'll close. More power to her wee wheels.
That's right.
Here's Sally again.
We've ended up in Dolly's personal dressing room here at the DP Celebrity Theatre at Dollywood. You see on the wall some 56 album covers.
That's right, yeah. Great.
It's a kind of a special personal place to be in.
Oh, it's I'm honoured to be here. I am. And see, she's recorded with Porter a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, she has.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So this should be able to create some memories for you, we hope.
I'll never
We hope
ever
you-
forget it.
We hope you never forget Dollywood.
Oh, I won't.
We hope you come back. You're going to enjoy yourself a little later on this evening by performing with the Jamboree Show. It's really a pleasure to have you.
It's been a pleasure, Al, to be here.
Thanks.
Great, thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Well, Porter, it's been great working with you anyway. What did you...
It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
You enjoyed it?
Well, I think the album is really great. I think it turned out terrific. The thing that really surprised me was the fact you talk so fast. That sometimes it's hard to understand what you're talking about. But singing, you really did the phrasing and everything perfect. You must have worked a long time on practicing the phrase like I do, you know. And
Yeah.
I think the fans will really, really like the album. I hope they do, because we picked songs that we felt like was good, songs about love and life and just real things that happen
That's
to people.
right. I thought the lyrics in the songs was great.
Well, you did great on them too, and the band I think is super, and I just think it's a terrific album. I'm very proud of
Well,
it.
I'll buy one. Will you buy one?
Yeah, that way we know we'll sell too.
You will too. That's true.
It'll be good. I think
Yeah.
people really like it. Yeah.
So how long have you been in music and the business?
This would be my 33rd year. Started when I was 2 years old,
Right.
and just had a marvelous career. You didn't get that joke there, did you?
No, I did. I did 2 years old.
No, I started when I was older than that.
Yeah.
But, anyway. But I've been at the Grand Ole Opry. This is my 33rd year.
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes probably. Have you seen many changes?
Well, I think the music business has went almost full circle.
Yeah.
It's been all the way around to where records are sounding now similar to what they did back when I began in the business. Because the music is simplicity now and pure harmony sounds,
right.
I think, and stuff is what people like to hear.
Yeah.
I think a great example of that is some of the newer stars that's really having success now, like Randy Travis, George Strait, people like that.
That's right.
Very simple songs and simply done.
Yeah, I heard him this time. I was here at the Opera, remember?
Yeah.
He was on there as well. That was the first time.
Incidentally, you did a great job at the Grand Ole Opry. I was very proud
That's
of you.
great.
And they liked us there, didn't they?
Oh, it's a great place, isn't it?
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
terrific.
the atmosphere's it's really built there, like, you know,
It's like nowhere else in the world.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed being on that. Like, it was an experience all on its own, like the opera.
Well, I think that shows, and I think the people really liked you because they knew you were happy to be there. And see somebody from all the way over in Ireland, and especially a young, pretty girl that's not
Pretty.
been around. Well, you're very pretty. Yes, you
Let me
are.
get the Polly fellow on here.
But you've only been in the business less than a year. That's hard to believe.
Yeah,
And
less
you're,
than a year.
You're so good at it. You really
think
are.
so?
Oh, yes.
So I won't retire yet.
No. And you just come across real, you
Thank
know.
you.
And that's fans like that.
But you helped me a lot. I mean,
Well, I hope that maybe I've
you
contributed
did.
a little to you.
You've learned me a lot too.
Well, great. Well, you're super, really.
Did you always live here in Nashville, like, you know?
No, I was born and raised in Missouri. That's a Midwestern city here in
Sure.
the States. And came to the Grand Ole Opry in 1957. And I've lived here ever since then. So I feel like I grew up here, actually, because I was very, very young when I moved here. And but Nashville is a great place, Music City, and the Grand Ole Opry, of course, there my whole life.
Yeah, it's great for country music, I think, here, you know.
I hope that I'll get to come to Ireland and do a tour with you sometime, you and your band,
I'd love that.
and my band and I, and then we could do a bunch of duets. I think that would be a really neat thing to do. So,
But I know that they'd love you to come.
well, if the duet album is successful there, why, we'll plan on doing
Well,
that.
you never know. We'll keep the fingers crossed that it goes all
Right.
right.
Look
So-
forward to it.
Yeah. So what's your hobbies? Do you like, what do you do? Like, apart from
Women,
singing?
women are
Women.
mine. No, I'm
Women,
only
is
kidding. No, I love fishing. I have some horses, and I like to horseback ride and things of that nature. I know it's a mistake to bring a woman where there's any kind of shopping to be done.
Yeah.
But here, in this store, you can just shop till you drop.
well,
it's,
can I stay there?
Now, but you can look around at some things. This is where I buy my blue jeans at, and yes, and buy some other things too. They have lots of Western wear and interesting things.
is nice.
Hey, looks nice. Wow.
What is that? What is
Well,
that?
let's see. Hold it up there. Ain't bad.
Not bad.
No, looks good. There's some. Hey, yeah, try that on there. Wow.
For size, probably. Not bad.
Probably will.
Probably.
That is you now, buddy.
Is it? Does it sit?
Wow. Hey, yeah, step out here where I can get a look at you. Looks sharp now. Charlie,
But you need one.
Charlie, come back here a second. He knows what looks good on everybody. This is the guy. Charlie, where you at? He'll be back here in a minute. He stepped outside. That looks neat,
Yeah,
man.
it's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Really nice.
Wow, beautiful. Charlie, come here a second. He'll tell you why this looks good on you or not. Turn around where he can look at you.
Great. It's nice, bright color for you. Good
Grand.
color for
Like
you.
this one too. This one's nice.
That red is you, though, honey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it, Charlie?
The red's me.
She needs a bright color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is nice right down too. Huh?
Charlie
Red boot there, and you'll be.
looks sharp. he got me to wearing different blue jeans, because the ones I were wearing was one cut. They were called Western cut.
Yeah.
And it looked like the Joneses had moved out in the seat. So,
Did them tighter.
yeah, so he had them to get me some slim cut pants, which they look better. Fit me.
Yeah.
That looks sharp on you, I think.
Red.
Yes, very good. Looks good.
So we stick to the
Yeah,
red.
yeah. Maybe get one of those white ones over there. It looks good, too. You know the thing about shopping at a place like this, right around there, those white ones. Get one of them, let's see what.
Here.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, the red.
Yeah. Sharp.
Dressy.
Wow. Yeah, it is. Sure.
I'll try it.
Hey, looks good. Yeah. Hey, I want to get him to try a hat on you here to see how you look. Charlie, come here a second, man. Bring a hat over here and let's,
Just a hat.
yeah. Wow.
Play without a black hat.
That's nice now. It is, man. That looks good on you. Yes, yes.
I had a horse now, it's okay.
Hey, I got the horse here for you, too. Look, I brought you a horse to take back to Ireland with you.
This one. Well, it's easy to keep it. Won't have to feed it.
Doesn't need hardly anything at all.
That's okay.
All right. It's been a great thrill being here, and listen, I've really enjoyed it a lot. Here's Bobby Dyson.
Hello,
Hey, how you doing, son?
Well, how are you?
It's an honor for me to present this to you on behalf of Music Box Records and your contribution to the album and to country music in Ireland.
Wow.
That's great.
You've got 2 #1 records over there, and I'll bet you this does the same thing.
There you are.
Bobby, thank you, buddy. Right, wow.
You are welcome.
Bobby's a marvelous musician and has helped me a great deal, and thank you. That's really a great honor, Bobby. Thank you. Here's Tom Pick,
Oh, Tom,
our engineer. Wow.
On behalf of Music Box Records,
God, Tom.
congratulations.
All
Thanks,
right.
Thank you. Oh, poor
That is
place.
terrific.
I didn't
Tom.
expect that. I didn't expect
Isn't that nice?
It's
Very
beautiful.
nice.
It's really beautiful.
Wow.
That's the first I've ever received like that.
That's really nice.
It's great.
Well, you're a great person. Thank
You
you,
are,
guys. These guys here contributed an awful lot to this album, and I can truthfully say I think it's one of the best albums I've ever recorded. Tom has helped me on most of the albums I've made during my career, and so I'm very, very proud of this one. I hope it's a big seller.
I hope so.
Fans enjoy it.
Thanks, Porter.
Well, Sally, congratulations on a great performance at Dollywood, first of all.
Thanks very much, Tony. Dollywood is an experience all on its own, like, you know.
You've been here twice now, right?
I have. I've performed up in Dollywood twice. This time and the last time I was here.
We want to welcome you to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's, of course, as you know, the most visited national park in the United States, and we're glad to have you here.
It's great, Tony, to be here. I hope there's no bears lurking about here, is there?
As a matter of fact, we do have a lot of bears, deer, bears,
Yeah.
wildlife, very abundant here in this area, the East Tennessee area. In performing all across the country, how do you like performing in America?
I love it. I love performing in America. Like, you know, it's I love the atmosphere here for country music, and I love your climate too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Now, here in America, country music is about real life. And I take it that's what brings you to America and brings you to country music, is songs about real people and real life. Is that right?
That's right. And like the Grand Ole Opry for a start, like I mean, we've been reading about it back home. To actually be there and perform on it, like, Tony, it's been great. Like, you know.
How many times have you been on the Grand Ole Opry now?
Well, I'll be on 4 times altogether now, because I'll be doing Friday and Saturday here this time when I'm here, like, you know. So that's an experience all on its own.
Being on the Grand Ole Opry 4 times, all the appearances here in America, would you be prepared to play more in America?
I would. If I get the offer, yeah, I'd love to.
I don't see why not. Everybody loves you here. You're playing to packed houses, and people are really appreciating your music.
Well, they do. I think it's a great place where your music's appreciated a lot. You know.
Well, Sally, good luck to you in Ireland and in the future here in America.
Thanks very much, and you too, because I know you're in the music as well as the video business. So maybe sometime we'll get you over.
Thank you very
to
much.
Ireland. Thank you.
See you.